Hey y'all, it's Dre from Under the Leaves, and today I have another repotting video. Another one, and another one. Okay, so the plant that I'm gonna be repotting is my Philodendron Plowmanii. Now, I feel like it's mad obvious why I'm repotting it, because actually I feel like this is mad criminal. Like what I'm seeing with there being nodes and all that, and it's crawling, I think this is criminal. So my plan is literally just to move it from this pot. I'm not even gonna try to disturb the root ball too much. And I'm gonna move it into, and I can literally, into this planter here. Now, I know that this planter isn't that big, but because it has no roots established here, it's really, I feel like a bad idea when technically it only has this much roots to put it in a much longer planter than that one. Whereas like for now, it can stay in there. It's gonna establish some roots that will go down into the pot, and if it grows like 2 or 3 nodes off it, that'll be fine for the repot into the bigger planter, because essentially it'll have enough roots to absorb the moisture and not rot out in that pot. All right, so I am going to just jump into it, and I'm gonna change the angle a little bit so that y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all should be able to see for the most part what I'm doing. I got the plant. I think I can back up a little bit more so I can bring all of that. Planter, bin, cool. For this repotting, transparently, if y'all haven't seen it, go and watch it. I separated and repotted my Philodendron Summer Glory into 3 different pots, because there were 3 different plants in there, and I used straight mollies, and I do like it because obviously it's not going to lead to root rot. But I'm not a hoverer, so I'm gonna actually amend the mollies with this other aroid plant mix that I have that I think is a little bit, it's not as thick. This is very chunky. This is for people that I think water often, honestly and truly. Look y'all, my hands are sensitive, so for right now, even though I like touching the dirt, I'm gonna put these gloves on. And I'm gonna use this little thing, and just to amend enough soil, I'm gonna just put it and scoop a couple scoops. If I make extra, it's no big deal. Matter of fact, I might actually just make extra. So I'm just grabbing, of course I like made a mess. I'm just grabbing a few scoops of the mollies. I think that's cool. And I'm not even gonna scoop. This is like Soil Sunrise. I saw this on Amazon. And yeah, I have bought this before I decided to try out the mollies, and I bought it to repot my Monstera, but I don't know, I think I saw it and I was like, this is not chunky enough. This is not gonna be chunky enough. If you watch a lot of plant YouTube like I do, then you know that everybody and then all the people be like, chunky soil mix, chunky, the chunkier the better. Sure, but if you also are not a person whose full-time job it is to take care of plants, I think that the chunky, like you do need a soil mix that fits the plant, but you need one that fits your life. Cool. See, what was I getting ready to dust my hands off? I'm wearing gloves. Okay. This is technically a self-watering planter, and when I tell you, baby, we're not using it for that. Also, like, this reservoir is mad small. What kind of self-watering? Whatever. That's not the point. I did not get this to be self-watering. I got it because of the shape. So now what I want to do is look at what the roots are looking like in this. Okay. This is not a massive root ball. Yeah, definitely not a massive root ball at all, which that's no big deal, and that makes it better for me putting it in this mix for the rest of the roots to get used to it. So I'm gonna just lay, now that I know the root ball isn't that big, I will lay like a nice decent layer there, because I want these nodes, which this is gonna be a little bit hard, I want them to sit on top, because this is a crawling plant. Like, this is not, like, you can, Like, I know people train them to grow upright, and I think a lot of people can, but if you see like the way the root ball is and the direction the plant is growing, it is clearly a crawler. It is literally one of the parent plants of my favorite plant, which is my Philodendron Plowmanii. So I'm just gonna put that in here like this, like so, like that. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna grab me some of this right here so I can get the root ball and like that base part of the stem in there. And now, oh, I like this little tool because it's really feeding. Oh, now I see why people don't use their hands. Now my problem that I'm having here is that this thing isn't going like very straight. And I want to make sure that I have a chance to, so I think I'm just kind of training it to go onto the side so that at least I can get the rest of it to crawl that way. And I want to make sure that it's in the dirt, not in like on the dirt, so it can start to root in as well. And I'm just pushing the dirt underneath the top of the stem, and I'm gonna cover this back piece right here. Well, ooh, that was pretty quick. My only next step is obviously to water it in, but it already looks better instead of like hanging there flopping around. Like, what was that about? All right, y'all, so I'm back. So this is what it's looking like. I'll show you. It's kind of, I should better turn, yeah. So it's kind of like trained against one side. Best case scenario, I'll be able to wrap it around. Worst case scenario, it jumps out the pot. We'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But one thing I also want to do before I wrap up here is I got, this is a little twips left of my insecticidal soap. Listen, y'all, truth be told, I'm spraying my plants at minimum every 2 weeks. And I also, if I see anything on, like for example, if I see spider mites on a plant that is not the Summer Glory, because that joint, I mean, right now, transparently, since the Repot, it's been good. But if I see spider mites on anything that's not the Summer Glory, I spray every single thing, the whole, everything gets a wipe down, and I'm talking wipe down with separate. This is not eco-friendly, so I will do better in the future, but with like a separate cloth, because obviously I don't want to wipe it and then, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes even if I don't wipe, then I will be making like a couple of these bottles then basically. So I'll keep doing it as it's spraying it down. Like for example, my Monster, I'll do it right at nighttime, right when I know I'm about to turn the grow lights off. So I'll turn the grow lights off, turn the regular light on, spray everything down. The only one I don't spray down is like this Maranta joint, because the leaves are kind of velvety, and like I know that the Gloriosum is velvety, but I wipe those leaves individually. I guess I could probably try doing that with the Maranta, but what I do is I take that joint to the shower, spray her down. So essentially, I'm finna spray this just to ensure that as it continues to grow and be happy and be healthy, that she does not get affected by those things that we don't like, aka spider mites. So I do the backs first. As y'all can see, I'm spraying the back, right? And when it starts dripping, that's how I know that it's got enough. I turn it to the front, and I spray those, oh, why did I put it down? And I spray the tops of the leaves, and I really try to focus in on where I know like spider mites would be at, because I know a lot of these crawling philodendron be prone to the mite. And what I'll do now that it's like soaking wet, I'm actually just going to put her out of light for a bit. It's okay, I'm filming this in the nighttime. She got her light for the day. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me for this quick video as I repotted this. I, as you can tell, really like crawlers. Right now, I think this is crawler number 4 in my collection. Yeah, so I have the Plowmanii, the Gloriosum, the Plowmanii Silver, and the Summer Glory. I love it. I love it. I think they're so cool. Anywho, thanks for stopping in, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.